How you going, guys? So, shout out video today. I've been meaning to do one for ages. I've got quite a list here and I could have made it twice as long quite easily. So if I do happen to miss yous and I'm, we're obviously talk through videos every now and again. I'll just, if I think of any that as I'm going through that I haven't written down here, that I probably could have written down, I'll give you a shout out too, but I've got quite a list. And in short, we're most of this page, and I could have written both sides quite easy. It's just, at some point you've got to go, yeah, that's enough. We'll maybe do some different ones next time. But, right, so, Danny from DG Retro is going to be the first one. Now, I was just talking to Arco this morning. I'm not quite sure whether this needs to go out or not, but he's going through a bit of a rough patch again. I'm not going to say what, but if you're watching, go give the guy some support. He needs it. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm sure he'll let everybody know what's going on. Feel sorry for the guy. It's a shit situation, to be honest, but he needs as much support and as help as he can get at the moment. So go give the guy a sub and a like and watch his videos and get his watch hours up. He's just gone over 1,000 subs, which is absolutely awesome. That was a really cool milestone, and today, really today, I suppose, probably about, I don't know exactly when Arco was talking to him, but earlier on today, he was meant to be, this was meant to be a big day for him, doing something, and it's just been completely pulled out from under his feet. So you go give the guy some support, he desperately needs it. So that's Danny from DG Retro. Now, Joel from B&C Garage. Cool channel, awesome channel. I've been trying to keep up with his content recently. Most of these ones I catch every now and again. For every probably 10 videos they put out, I might catch 2 or 3. It's just a matter of just trying to catch them with all the regular stuff I watch. But awesome channel. He's got his Model A. He's got his Nova. He's got a Jeep. What is it? It's a Jeep, early Jeep that he plays around with, plus his dad's stuff. Really cool content. Awesome channel. So go give B&C Garage a look. Hit and give them a sub. Whatever. Now, Bello's Customs. These are some guys. To be honest, I don't really know the guys' names, but I've been watching them for a while. It's a shop somewhere in California, and does wicked work. At the moment, they've taken a early 2000s Chevy truck, I don't know it's Julie, a Julie. They've chopped the chassis down, shortened it, put a new work truck type bed on it, and they're putting a 1950-ish GMC cab on it, cab over. Freaking sick build. Done some massive, put a big massive C-notch in it and all sorts of crazy things. They've got some wicked content. Go give those guys a watch and a sub. They should have way more subs than they've got. They've got a reasonable amount, but for the amount they've got, they should be 100,000 plus. Another one is BW's Garage. Awesome guy, awesome channel. Plays around with a lot of 55s. He just bought a Nova there a wee while ago. Picked up a Nova that was freaking stupidly cheap. A lot of parts in it and stuff like that. He's playing with that at the moment too. Awesome channel. So go give him a watch. Country Boys Gas Garage. He's got that, I think it's like a late 40s, 50s school bus. Playing with the dragged out of the bush there frickin' ages ago. Lost his channel there a while ago. Got him back again. Lucky bucket because he was almost 20,000 subs, so that was a lot of a lot of subscribers to lose, and he was obviously getting quite good revenue off it. So that would really hurt your back pocket if you're relying on it, or starting to rely on it. You know, after a while, you know, you work, you know, you live to that sort of income, you know, and obviously putting it into his build and whatever. Yeah, that would be fucking horrendous to lose that. But anyway, so another really cool channel to go watch. Bill Cameron and Edge of Eternity. He's got a small channel. He's doing a Camaro. Yeah, Camaro. Instead of think there for a minute. And he also does a Sunday service. I don't particularly watch the Sunday service. Occasionally I watch the Sunday service, but I try to watch the Camaro builds when he's doing videos and that. Really quite a cool channel. He should have a lot more subs. Really, really nice guy. Like, he's probably one of the most genuine guys out there that I know of. Another one is Gary Collins. Now I said that I'd give him a shout out because he mentioned it when I was saying on one of my last videos that I've been meaning to do a shout out video. And he said, oh, can you give me a shout out? Yep, because he's got another one, really small channel, only got a handful of subs, like about 100 odd, a little less. He's got quite a cool channel there too. So go give him a look. So it's Gary Collins. Another one is Halfass Kustoms. Now, congratulations for hitting 100,000 subs, and you frickin' deserve it. You got a pretty wicked channel, wicked build, hell of a workshop. I didn't realise how much it was quite in the workshop until the last one. Like, he's got a paint booth and everything in there that he barely uses. But yeah, like, he's got it's a good, it just does real good home down fab stuff, you know. It's not spending buckets of money on buying high-end brand new parts. He's just grabbing stuff out of this piles of stuff. And obviously I think his son must buy lots of old cars and strips them down, and they take the LS motors out of them and whatever, and pinch parts and whatever they can use out of those cars, and obviously sell them for scrap and parts and whatever. And he scavenges parts out of them and just makes some cool stuff. The thing he's working on at the moment is a 37 Ford. It's got a 6-inch chop, 37 Ford truck, 6-inch chop. It looks absolutely freaking wicked. And when he first chopped the windscreen, when he first chopped it, he was like, oh shit, have I done the wrong thing? Because the front of the windscreen sits up higher than the rest of at the bottom, the rest of the windows. He actually chopped the cowl down and dropped that down. Looks freaking magic. Awesome build. So you go give Brent a watch. If you haven't come across Halfass Kustoms, go have a look. Boys at Ironhead, William and Jason and Aaron. Not that you would know that was their names half the time. Absolutely hilarious guys. Watch. They're heading towards that 1,000 subs. I think that's 700 or 800 subs now. It jumps that quick. The channel's growing fast. Awesome channel. Absolutely hilarious. Got a real good dry humour, and they work perfectly together, those guys. Another one is Ironhead Garage. I haven't watched many of his videos, but what I've seen is really, really good. So go give him a watch too. Another one that's a fairly new channel. They were just knocked over 500 odd subs here a wee while ago because they've been trying to go do that no-name drags. It's Two Hacks Garage. They've got some really cool stuff going on there too. Worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch and go and have a look at their channel. Junkerup, if you don't know this channel, Chris Songberg. He's good mates with Mike Finnegan and all those sorts of guys. He does a lot of stuff on Mopars, and he'll strip them right back to almost the chassis rails. Like, does a lot of fab and stuff like that. Got some really cool content on his channel. He doesn't put out a lot of stuff. Yeah, he might put one or two videos a month, if that, but well worth watching. And he does a lot of road trip stuff, picking up cars and all that sort of stuff. There's all sorts of things in amongst it. Go back through some of his older videos because there's some really cool stuff there. So that's Junkerup. Now, this one here, if you're not watching it, you should be. If you're doing fab stuff, body work, whatever, is Make It Kustom. That boy, young fella, I don't know, he's 30 something, I guess. Freaking absolute talent. I've learned so much off watching him. Picked up so much, and it's just like, he just explains things so well. At the moment, he's got a couple, well, he's doing his girlfriend's Cate. It's like on the ground, wicked. I thought, what year is it? It's a late 50s or 60s Cate. Wicked, absolutely wicked, and it's going to be absolutely sick. He must have been building it for a long time. But yeah, wicked build, and he's just bought a wee while ago, bought a Lincoln Zephyr sedan, and he's turning it into a two-door coupe, obviously. Wicked build. He's just started that. I think one of his last videos was turning the front door and the back door into a two-door, and like chopped it and sectioned it. Just started doing it. There's going to be more and more pieces coming. Absolutely wicked channel. I tell you what, if you don't learn something off that guy, you're freaking shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Right, now the next one. Arco and Heidi at Outlaw Edge, which is Minnesota Outlaw Customs. These guys, which I am desperately trying to get to America at some point, and we're trying to do stuff together. If you haven't watched their channel, go watch it. Awesome guys. Hopefully I'll be there in Minnesota at some point this year, if not permanently, for a trip. Working on that one. Penny's Hot Rods and Customs, and do other stuff as well. They play with old stationary engines and all sorts of things. Cool bunch of guys, I think brothers and cousins. They're in that Manitoba area in Canada, in that same sort of area as Brent from Halfass and all those sort of guys, and Danny from DD Speed Shop. I haven't got Danny on this list, but he doesn't really need help either, but he's got a cool channel to go watch too. So, but yeah, Penny from Penny's Hot Rods and Customs, yeah, awesome channel. I don't watch it as much as I should. They're wicked guys, absolutely awesome. So go watch them. Ralfy from Ralphy's Kustoms there in the UK. Man, that guy can build a bike and use a lathe and a mill and all that sort of stuff. Wicked guy to watch. Again, it's one of those channels that I should watch more of. I just sometimes I'll go sit there and binge watch 3 or 4 videos, just when I get a chance. When I got some free time and I get some peace and quiet, I'll sit there and watch 3 or 4 videos when I can. Normally like a series on one of the bikes he's building. Basically that's what he does. He builds bikes, chops them up, builds frames. Like he built a set of triple trees the other day, like a wee while ago. Just all sorts of stuff. He'll just, whatever he needs, he'll build it unless he buys it in something specific for or whatever. But he built a set of triple trees the other day, all sorts of things, just machine them. Wicked guy, absolutely. He's a magician with a lathe and a mill and all this stuff and chopping up stuff. Well worth watching if you like bikes, whether it's Triumphs, Harleys, whatever. Amazing fabricator, well worth watching. Now, I don't know if you guys follow Instagram, you probably know who I'm talking about here, Rat Rod Jeff. He's got a YouTube channel. He lost his Instagram there a while ago, and he's starting to build that up again. He's had a YouTube channel, but he's starting to push it again. He put out a couple of videos the other day, and he said he wants to really start pushing his YouTube channel again. So go give the guy a watch. He's got a wicked shop, builds some freaking badass rat rods, and they are really, really cool fabs. A lot of modern motors and big blocks and blowers and all sorts of shit. Well worth a watch. If what his content is that he puts up on Instagram rolls over into his YouTube stuff and he can make some cool videos, well worth a watch. Now, Martin at Slowshop Custom over in the, hopefully he's alright over there. I know the war hasn't got near him yet, but it's a bit of a nightmare over that direction at the moment, but well worth the watch. He's got a really cool channel. Him and his mates are always out and doing hot rods and runs, like I'm guessing with coming into that spring, summer period again, back over that side of the world, on the top half of the world. You know, we're just starting to run out of summer, like the mornings are slowly getting shorter. But yeah, I imagine he'll be out in his hot rods and bits and pieces. He's got an old Series 1 Land Rover. He's put on a later model Range Rover chassis, and it's got what is that? Has it got a Y block in it, I think, or was it just a 302? Can't remember. He's got a Y block there for something. Might be for one of his other cars. But yeah, he's got some really cool bits and pieces he's working on. So well worth a watch. Where are we? Sobering boys. Sobering's it's right sobering one, yeah. But yeah, Sobering boys. I'll put it up on the screen. Jeff and Dave, well worth a watch. Wicked channel. They've been working really hard at doing their stuff. They got some really cool cars they're working on. Well worth a watch. Solar Garage. He doesn't, not really car stuff, but some really cool content anyway. And he's freaking really supported me recently. That's why I'm giving him definitely a shout out. Like, he's sent money to my PayPal. He's bought me some stuff off Amazon, like he bought me those pliers and those deburring tools there a while ago, and some other stuff as well. So much appreciated. I'm giving him a shout out. So well worth a watch. He does like solar panels and bits and pieces, lots of little things that still revolve around, you know, this sort of stuff that can relate to it, if you know what I mean. Now some Kiwi boys, the old Parakao store. That's a channel that's up the top of, or up getting towards the top of the North Island here in New Zealand. Got some really cool old bits and pieces. Some really cool. They do drag racing, all sorts of stuff. They've got a 50 Buick 2-door, all sorts of bits and pieces they're working on. Just really interesting. It's a bunch. Basically, I can't think what his name is, to be honest. The guy that owns it's a cafe and shop and everything, and then they got some big sheds out the back. He owns that, but all his mates and him will work on cars in that shop and whatever. So well worth a watch. Vino Rat Rods, another really good channel, building a rat rod at the moment. Definitely worth a watch. Wooden Metal Garage, another one. Definitely worth going to have a watch. Now these boys probably don't really need much of a shout out either, but Village Customs Rat Rod Shop, when they put content out, definitely worth a watch. They do some pretty cool videos every now and again. So yeah, I'd go watch them as well. Turlo's Garage, another really cool channel that I don't watch enough of, but when I try and catch it, I do. He's definitely worth a watch. We're getting near the end of the list. And Jaws at B&C Performance over in Hawaii, he's definitely worth a watch too. He's got some cool cars and bits and pieces he works on. He's got that 55 gasser and some other bits and pieces that he's working on. Definitely well worth a watch too when he puts up a video. I try to catch him when I can. And another one is the Hot Rod Workshop. He's got some really cool content too. His channel hasn't, well, I don't think it's been around terribly long, maybe a year or so. Definitely well worth a watch. I try and catch that when I can as well. There's plenty others that I probably could have written down in here, but I'm not making a 50-minute video on shout outs. This has been 20 minutes already. So yeah, some wicked channels there, but I'm going to give Danny from DG Retro another just plug here right at the end. Go support the guy. he needs the help at the moment. He's in a bit of a shit situation. Things were meant to be really good for him at the moment, and basically the rug's been pulled from underneath him, so he needs all the frickin' help he can get. Get his watch hours up so poor guy can get monetised to help him along, because he's going to be going through a frickin' real crap patch again. And Arco and Heidi at Outlaw Edge, give them another quick plug. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. I'll list all these guys down below. So yeah, if you're looking for one of these channels that I've mentioned, yeah, at least go have a look at them all, and you'll find something in there that you definitely like. Especially Make It Kustom. If you don't watch that and learn something, yeah, you shouldn't be working on cars.